What's up, guys? Dean here from Roost Studios, and we're on Skyfactory 3. This is episode number whatever it is in the title screen down below. You notice I'm alone on this recording. This morning we did a recording with Josh, my partner in crime on this particular island, and it turned out that the audio was pretty bad. So I'm going to do another one. I've spoken to Josh about it. I'm going to do another recording now. And hopefully we can get back together sometime during the week and either redo this one or continue with another one. So I'm just playing around with a new bit of software to record stuff with. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. I might do a series on it. We'll see how we go. Okay, so in line with my game philosophy in Minecraft, go hard or go home, I actually, you remember last week we did our mob farm, and I kind of added to the floors, as you can see there. It got a bit big, and that's pumping out a massive amount of resource for us and stuff. But you know, we're not even going to worry about that particular build. We might do that next week or the week after. On this episode, we are going to, in fact, since in the last recording that I did with Josh, that someone left a trap door open on that mob farm, and a couple of little ones got out, and yeah, Josh died again. So up comes the scoreboard and Josh, and I've got to say it. Let me just, is F1 up? Is F? Okay. Yes, I also died. There's my, you can see just behind me there. There's my my death point, and yeah, I've got to put one up as well. And I have to do it, because if Josh sees this and saw me as not putting it up there, he'd scream bloody murder. So there it is. One death each on this recording. So never mind, it happens. So anyway, this week we're going to get into the chicken mods. The more chicken mods is unbelievable. It's a brilliant. I love this chicken mod. It gets us advanced in this mod pack really quickly. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? So the first two things you're going to need for the more chickens are two tools. The first one is a animal net, and this is the recipe for it right there. Gives you an animal net. Now later on, in once you develop your chickens further on, it might pay to make a few more of these so you can move bulk chickens around at once. So I'm going to have to make one at a time. The next one you need to make is a chicken analyzer. Now, first off, you make a compass. I'm not going to show you how to make a compass. It's a Minecraft tool. It's easy enough to make. Put that in there and put an egg in with it, and it gives you a chicken analyzer. Now, what this does, now that you've made it, you can now see the levels and the tiers of the chickens you're making. And we need to get our chicken levels up to level 10 to stand the best chance of reproducing and giving us resources. Level 10 is the top of each tier. So now what we need to do is make our tier 1 chickens. Now there's 8 tiers of chickens, and I'll put the list of chickens down in the description below, probably in a little bit, not quite just yet, because we are not breeding chickens just yet. We're growing them. So a little bit later on, I'll put all the chickens together and what makes what in a spreadsheet for you, or in a PDF file or something. And I'll put it in the description below, or I might even, I'll put a link to it somewhere. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make our tier 1 chickens. The first one we're going to put in is our red chicken. Right, and to do that, it's just red dye. Now you notice I'm making 2 of each chicken. We need to make 2 of each chicken because we need to breed them. Remember, up to level 10. So there's our red chicken. So there's 2 there. And that's all you do. You just surround the egg, a standard egg, with the material you're going to make. So this is sand. No guesses. We're going to make a sand chicken. Okay, flint. Yep, you guessed it. A flint chicken. Okay, jungle wood. Not a jungle chicken, but a log chicken. All right, you can use any sort of log you like. Oak wood, dark oak wood. It all does it. All does it. So it's all good. And the last but not least is our bone meal, which is our bone white chicken. Now I've chosen these 5 specifically because these will give us the best chance of getting early resource materials and get us progressing along into the next level of chickens before. Now we may need to make some more chickens a little bit later on, but we'll get some more eggs for that as well. All right, so now that we're done there, we have some seeds in here, you notice in my inventory, and we have some wheat now. Let me just duck into here. We don't throw the eggs on the ground, okay? Do not throw the eggs on the ground. What we need to place them in is these egg nests in here, like so. All right, and to make the egg nests, all we need to do is get our wheat, make hay bales out of them, like so. We then simply make or form a bucket shape, right? And there's our egg nest there. Right, so we need those to grow our eggs. Now to control our chickens better, we need the nesting pens. And to make that, am I in creative still? All right, let me just get out of creative. I'll stay in creative for now. I'll just get it out of the way. You need seven planks. Okay, and we get our nesting pens in here. Put one in there for now, and we surround them as though we're making a cauldron, and there's our nesting pen there. All right, so we take that, we pop that, I might just pop it up here for now, just there. I'm building these a certain way so that later on in the game I can automate the collection of stuff on here as well. Okay, now to use these nesting pens, I usually leave the little chickens floating around. I put a full grown chicken there. All you need to do is shift and right click with the animal net. Right, takes them out. You right click anywhere on the ground and it lets the chicken go. Right click it again, pick it up, shift, right click, place them back in the pen. Right, and to see what these guys have dropped, all you do is you right click the unit. Now you see the drops that they have. Okay, we've got some more eggs. We need those eggs for more tier 1 chickens, okay, which is awesome. So now to grow the chickens, all we do is we grab the, in fact I might just get a crate now because I'm gaining resources here. I don't want to do that. Bear with me. Okay, and I'll just throw. Let me just quickly throw this over the side. I don't want to get resources that we haven't made, or we're trying to play this game in survival. So we've had a few issues today, so yeah, we're getting sort of sorting ourselves out a little bit. Okay, there. And what you need to do now is grab our egg, and we right click on the egg nest and place it in there. There we go. Now the sand chickens, I've noticed the sand chickens will spawn straight away, and I think that's because they're a lower tier chicken. So we put them in there. There's our little chicken there. Another one, other chickens. So we let those guys grow up. So we right click them. We'll just place them in our pen so we got control of them. And there. Now I think the same thing happens with the flint chickens. Yep, there's one there. A little one there. Let's put them in here. Now notice I'm putting them in separate pens because I want to breed each of the same types up to level 10. When you have a look at these guys, you can see them. Right, notice when we pull up the YL, you can see their hitbox. You see their growth, gain, and strength is all at level 1. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to breed them together, and build that up on our chickens, get to the higher level chicken, level 10s. Okay, a log chicken will respawn on its own as well, which is good. Log and log. Grab those and put them away. Oh, here. There. Right, so these two chickens are fully grown. So I'll use these to show you the example of breeding. I think the last two, these two will actually get in and hatch. Now, when you mouse over and see the hatching is at 10%, you can actually stand on top of these eggs and hit shift, and they'll actually hatch a lot faster. See, it's gone up to 12% there already as we're talking. I'm not going to do that. You can put redstone torches around them to speed it up, but I find you don't really need it. Give it time, go away and do some stuff. It'll all be good. So now what we need to do is, once we've got two chickens together like this, we need to breed them together to raise them. Now notice they're both at level 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm going to breed these two chickens. And here goes the little chicken back. Now if we look at this little fella, he's now 2, 2, 2. It can go up higher, it can go down lower. So it's a crapshoot. So we only need 2 chickens to breed together. So let's take this chicken here, climb outside, and say goodbye, chicken. You're gone. We only need to breed 2 chickens, and honestly, you don't need to keep too many chickens. You will get so many resources from this. I usually run 3 of the same breed at any one time, and there's a reason I do that. Right, and I'll explain that a little bit later on. So that's how you breed them. Now, to speed them up a little bit, you notice this fella here has a cooldown of 4 minutes 20 seconds. This little fella here has a cooldown of 17 minutes. We can bring that down to the same amount of time. There you go, about 357, 407. So that's pretty good. Those 2 will then now be ready for breeding in around about the same time. You can go all the way down to 9 seconds, but there's no point. If this fella's not ready to breed, there's no point in wasting your seeds. You just bring this down to roughly the same level and get them both ready to spawn at the same time. Now these guys, I'm going to let them go for a little bit. And that's how you breed them. You just keep doing it. You take the weaker of the 3 chickens, you go and get yourself, kill them and put them on the dinner plate, and you just keep breeding and breeding and breeding until they all get up to level 10, and then you make 3 chickens, 3 at level 10. Okay, and that's how the chickens work. Okay, I'm going to cut it there now. It's a fairly short one, I think. I don't know, I'm not quite sure how long this is. But these fellas here are at 15%, 29%. So I'm going to leave it there, and when I come back on the next video, you'll see that I've actually bred these together to get level 10 chickens, and you'll probably find that there'll be a whole heap of them here, and I'll explain what I'm doing on the next tutorial. So guys, if you're liking the series, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it helps us out. Hit the notification bell to be notified when we put these up. We put these up every week, or as often as we can. You know, both Josh and I get fairly busy at times, and we're doing a number of different video series around the place. We're about to start one on World Edit, which will be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to doing that one too. That's on my Survival Ruse server. I'll put the link to the IP address of my Survival Ruse server down on the link below, and I'll link to Josh's channel down there as well, so you can check his perspective out. Have a look at his video on this. If his video was good on this episode, that was a fun video. I was really disappointed when it went. So that's it, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye for now, and go hard or go home.